What is living in Hong Kong? Expats and foreign employees have long been welcomed within Hong Kong's rich cultural legacy. Living in Hong Kong is worthwhile. Many multinational organizations in the tech, finance, advertising, and HR industries view it as an essential gateway to global markets. The finance industry, where local expertise is sparse, is a famous work opportunity for expats. In this post, we look at all you need to know about living in Hong Kong as an expat in 2022. We go over the practical issues that expatriates should consider before moving to Hong Kong, such as upfront expenditures and living expenses, visa requirements for living and working in Hong Kong, and where to live. Is Hong Kong a good place for expats to live? Hong Kong has transformed itself into a rich and modern environment by leveraging its unique past. It is a very wealthy region of the world, with the 7th highest number of billionaires. As a result, modern-day pleasures such as high-end shops and malls, world-class restaurants, and top-of-the-line housing complexes can be expected. Hong Kong, like any other metropolis, has two sides. It is also the world's 4th most densely inhabited metropolis, with the great majority of citizens living in the city's numerous, sky-high tower blocks in modest and occasionally destitute conditions. Make sure you check around the rental property market before moving to Hong Kong to choose a roomy home with all of the modern conveniences you and your family will require. Hong Kong's culture and lifestyle. Hong Kong is a diverse and dynamic city. This diversity can be seen through its culture and lifestyle. Hong Kong has many attractions, from the bustling Central District to the tranquil Victoria Peak. It is also home to some of the world's best restaurants and shopping districts. In addition, Hong Kong is home to some of the best nightlife in Asia, with bars and clubs that cater to all tastes. Hong Kong's culture and lifestyle make it such an exciting place for expats and visitors to explore. Getting settled, finding a place to stay in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is an expensive place to live in. Nevertheless, if you are on a tight budget and want to stay in Hong Kong for a while, there are some places that you can rent out for a lower price. Moving to a new city can be a daunting task. It is not just about getting used to the new place and its culture, but also about finding the right place to live. You need to consider many things while looking for your next home, like if it is close enough to work, if it has enough space for your family, or if the neighborhood is safe. This article will help you find the perfect place for you and your family. Home sharing. Renting out your home to guests has become more common in Hong Kong. With the rise of Airbnb, it is now possible to find a place to stay with just one click. The good thing about this option is that you can make some money while living in your own home. Hostels. Hostels are not only for backpackers anymore. They have become an affordable option for people who want to stay in the city but don't want to spend too much on accommodation. They usually cost around HKD 100 to 200. Working as an expat in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is one of the major financial centers throughout the world with a vibrant economy. It is also one of the world's most densely populated cities. The city has an international character, but it is also influenced by the cultures of China and many other Asian countries. The Hong Kong identity is not always easy to define because it encompasses many different influences. Transportation. How to get around. Transportation is one of the most important aspects of life. In a world where most people live in urban areas, it is essential to access vehicles. As we'll see, there are many options for getting around a city, and each has its own strengths and weaknesses. Public transport. There are many forms of public transport that people use in cities. The most common form is buses and trains. They are usually cheaper than taxis or Ubers, but they have their problems. They can be crowded at rush hour or during concerts or sporting events. Hong Kong's labor market. Because Hong Kong is a significant center of industry and commerce, career opportunities are plentiful. Given the influx of international talent into the region, competition for top jobs can be severe. As a result, it's always better to agree on a job contract before going to Hong Kong. Banking and finance, advertising, and human resources are the most critical businesses in Hong Kong, which is home to many multinational corporations. Teaching is another industry in which there is a lot of demand. The native-speaking English teacher (NET) scheme provides expats with various options for teaching English professionally. Cost of living comparison. Hong Kong consistently ranks as one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in, and in a 2012 Mercer poll, Hong Kong was ranked as the 9th most expensive city in the world in terms of the cost of living. Expatriates will find that life in Hong Kong is more expensive than in their home country, particularly if they want to live as they did before. This is especially true in the case of property prices, which are sky-high due to land scarcity. Expatriates who intend to buy or rent property in Hong Kong may confront exorbitant fees, which should be considered before relocating or negotiating a salary. What's the weather like? Hong Kong's moderate temperature makes it a year-round tourism destination. Tropical cyclones and squally thunderstorms are common between May and November, as are typhoons in September. If you visit Hong Kong during typhoon season, you should avoid going outside if the typhoon warning is level 3 or less and stay indoors if it is level 3 or higher. When a level 8 typhoon warning is issued, all stores and banks are closed. We hope that this article provides you with all the information and resources you require for your relocation. For more articles, visit expatrace.com.